Hi. So, usually when you watch my videos, I try to give some value or, not like teach anyone, but more like share the things I do and see if like you can get anything valuable for yourself that will help you in life. And I guess this video is kind of different. It's more like me ranting and stuff. And it's not like something big or like, very big happened that like shocked me or stuff. But I receive emails from people saying that they're automatically being unsubscribed from my channel, and it's a thing. It gets me to react because if it was a normal person who watches my stuff and says like, hey, you used to be interesting, but I don't like that you are talking about repetitive stuff. I'm done. Bye now. I'm okay with people leaving. I'm okay with people not liking me. I'm okay with people having different opinion than me, or whatever. But I'm not okay when people want to watch my stuff, they come over here, they engage with me, and they're automatically being unsubscribed. Because they're my friends, they're people who I care about, they're like people who are very close to me, who watch my stuff, who engage with me. We talk online, we talk on like Skype and stuff. And here they are saying hey, I love your stuff, but I keep getting unsubscribed automatically. It's just like the second, third time happening again and again and again. It's like, whoa. I have to take attention, and I want to ask if it happened to other people. If you were watching my stuff for a while now, have you ever been unsubscribed automatically? Has it happened to you when you watch my stuff, or has it happened to you when you watch other people? Because I know I'm not the only one that has a sort of phenomenon happening. It was a huge shit on YouTube last year where a lot of people were losing subscribers automatically. There are people who have controversial opinions. They're not really going by the system. For example, Luke from We Are Change, he has great videos. He's talking about deep state, what's going on. He's alternative media, great journalist. He's been working with David Icke and other people, and he says the same thing. People were writing to him saying that they were automatically unsubscribed and stuff. My buddy, Rich 150X, he's losing subscribers automatically, and a lot of views. If he used to have 1,500 views a day, now he's having 300 a day, and people can be yes, same old stuff, it gets old, we want something new, something better and stuff. But at the same time, his views and subscribers drop dramatically and just keep dropping every day. And I don't think people are hey, we're done with you, bye now, massively for a whole year. So it's it's a thing. And when it comes to my channel, I would be much more glad people coming to me and saying hey, I'm done with your videos, I don't like it, this and that and that. And if people were to tell their opinion about the things that they don't like, I can be yeah, I see what you mean, I can get better and I can do something about it, or I can improve my content or whatever. If people come here to just bitch me out and hey, I never sub to you, I don't like you, and that's and cool, I'm okay with them expressing themselves. But people who come here to engage with me, who are part of my community, getting unsubscribed automatically, just dropped out and kicked out, that's not good. People that I care about, people that I keep engaging with, people that like my content, and we have a community here of like-minded people who share their beliefs and teach each other. And I might have one kind of belief, it doesn't have to fit everyone, and I'm okay with that. But I'm really glad when I watch videos and then I look down the comments and all of you have something to say, and then you read each other's comments, and then you share your thoughts, and you hey, I like your idea, this is great. And I don't really care about people watching my content as much as just we have a common goal, we have common ideas, and we can help each other as a community, and that's my thing. And so it's just I don't know, I can't say that it pisses me off, it makes me angry and stuff. I just look at the subject oh, it just happened to me too. It's just no negative reaction there where I'm super mad or dramatically oh, whatever. I'm not going crazy about it, but I don't like it. I don't like that people that watch my content and want to be here and want to engage with me cannot do it or are not getting notified, and they have to resubscribe every single time. They have to look for more emails, for my Patreon posts, for my Discord messages, and I am mainly on YouTube. I engage on social media, but my main platform is YouTube so far. And of course, we have BitChute and other places where I can go and upload my content, and I'm slowly doing that. But if my main community is here on YouTube and people write me on Facebook or emails, I don't get back to them as fast as I do on YouTube. And even then, like, I don't reply to everyone because of lack of time and like, you know, my priorities and stuff like that. But damn, you know, like it's not fun. And I want to address it because it's happening to a lot of people. And another thing is, my viewpoints are controversial and they're not that sort of common. And I might be sort of questioning the authorities or the whatever you would call it. And I talk about topics that are sort of being censored on YouTube. For example, you know, all the conspiracy theories like 9/11, aliens, UFOs, secret space program, My Lab, 20 and back, whatever, like, you know, flat Earth, Mandela effect, blah blah blah. You name it. Like, there's tons of topics, and we had articles where YouTube said, like, you know, oh, we're gonna make sure that we don't have fake news. We're gonna make sure that we limit the content and the people are not found so easily enough, which is why I talk about these things, because they have my interest. I'm engaged in these sort of topics, and it's happening a lot in the world. Like, you know, for example, my whole thing with self-disclosure, it's not about, like, you know, hey, you have to watch this anime, this is so great, you have to watch this movie. It's not that much as I'm a freak for those things, but I love saying, like, you know, hey, look, I believe that, you know, the deep state, elite, archons, I think there's a thing with where they have to agree to let us know before they do anything. And they show us they have to, like, they have agreement where they have to tell us about what they're gonna do before they do it. Which is why when we have 9/11 and stuff, it's like, hey, you can't talk about it because you're, like, not American, you've never been there, it's, like, not your thing, you're an outsider and stuff. I understand, like, you know, and I'm completely okay with it, but, like, I'm a person who's engaged in these topics because it seems like there were a lot of notes if you watch movies and other places, and they have, like, 9/11. If you fold the, you know, dollar bill, you can, like, see this, like, the Twin Towers falling apart and stuff, and there's, like, a lot of signs and messages. And at the same time, there are tons of things happening. Like, there's a whole Illuminati card game. It can be fictional, playful, but at the same time, it's like, you know, hey, look, we're gonna do all this stuff, and, you know, we have to tell you about it. So this is a fictional game. Go play around, and people, like, you know, watch it and they don't really understand. But you watch these shows, for example, in animated movies or whatever, like They Live, Matrix, great shows, like great movies, but it's not about, like, you know, enjoying yourself, like, oh yeah, this is fun, like shooting and all this stuff. It's about the message behind, and where they tell us, like, you know, hey, you're being controlled, we have clones, we have this and that, and you take a look at the reality of what's going on, and it's the real deal. And, you know, like, the whole pedophilia thing, like Epstein, whatever, tons of topics, and I like talking about it. I like looking at the you know, like, the deeper meaning, reading between the lines, and just like, oh, okay, I just watched this anime, I'm gonna express my thoughts on what they're trying to tell us. And it's all about, like, you know, hey, look, they're telling us that they're gonna do this, they're telling us that they are doing this, and we should be aware of it so that we would stop supporting them and we could fight back as a community. And, you know, so it's all game or whatever you would call, but I'm really engaged in this sort of thing, and it doesn't fit YouTube, and I understand it, like, you know, them not wanting to see me, or, like, me going against the rules, and that's why I'm not being seen as much and stuff. But, you know, like, hey, this whole topic of, like, you know, YouTube censoring people, it's not just YouTube, it's not just, like, you know, oh, YouTubers are bad guys, like, you know, the whole Google, because they bought YouTube and stuff, the whole DARPA thing, the whole deep state, like, George Soros created a new foundation where they're gonna donate money to make sure that they, like, suppress fake news and, like limit everyone talking about, like, you know, if anyone talks about, like, you know, there is no global warming and it's all created hoax just to control the, you know, like, humanity and, like, create new laws and stuff, sure, you know, like, you read an article like, oh, we have, like, this huge global warming happening and stuff, and next article you see, like, oh, we have a huge ice age, like mini ice age coming up again. It's like, yeah, make up your mind and stuff. So, like, you know, you look at who's running the show, you look between the lines, and you can see who's making the big impact. And little people who talk about these subjects, like, you know, I'm not as the big person, I probably don't have the best and brightest personality on YouTube or whatever, or in the world, however you would say it, but I like to express myself because a lot of people are interested, and I'm here on YouTube because people asked me to talk it up, because people wanted to hear what I have to say and stuff, and it means a lot to me. and now those people that want to engage with me are being like sort of dropped out of my community. That's not nice. So I just want to talk about it, make like sort of awareness of it. Like, people were literally banned from YouTube just because using emoticons, like when like Markiplier thing happened, suspended their accounts and stuff, like losing the whole Google Gmail account, all of their like docs and stuff. They couldn't use it, access for a few days, and that's one thing, like, but there's a lot of things happening, and I'm like, hey, we need to talk about it. It needs to be in awareness. So in the comments, you can, talk it up for whatever, but I would like you to tell me if it has ever happened to you. Not necessarily with my channel, but in the whole, like, whoever you were following. Have you ever been unsubscribed? Do you know people that were unsubscribed? Just share it, because we need to bring this to awareness and, like, hey, it's happening, make it stop. So yeah, share your thoughts. There's a lot to talk about, but anyway, it's just like, it seems that I don't know, like, weird thing on this planet or this place is that, like, if you're trying to be a bad person, you're gonna be really successful. Like, all the elite, all the sacrificing and stuff. I talk to lots of people who have relatives working for the dark side, or like, the whole bloodlines, and like, just like, it's a big subject. But it seems that whoever wishes to make money fast in a dirty way is going to be really successful. And you can be a big person, you can be famous and stuff, but like, if you sell your soul or work for the dark side, or like, make deals and stuff, it's gonna be easy and like very straight and easy road for you. And like, I talk with people who are like, hey, whenever I decide that I want to make money quick and in a dirty way, I'm gonna be super successful. But another thing that happens for people who decide, like, we're not gonna play that game, we're gonna make sure that we help others and stuff, we wanna, like, share our thoughts, share our own truths, these people get stopped. The harder you try to fight for the good side, it seems that the harder it becomes. The road, like, whatever your life, your career, it is so easy to make it work illegally. Like, it's funny. I don't know, like, I don't know if it's for me to talk or if I'm even the right person to talk about it, but like, it is much more easier to go to America illegally and stay there illegally. And it seems like, for example, you go to California and they have these sanctuary cities for illegal aliens, and they're protecting them, and like, right now people can, like, illegal aliens can even get health insurance that normal people, the citizens of American citizens are paying. Like, they're paying taxes for that stuff and covering illegal aliens, and they can get driver's license there. It seems like it's so easy to be an illegal alien and to have it easy, like, oh yeah, I'm legal and I'm gonna have a great life, and illegal aliens, they're all kinds of people. It's, not for me to judge, but if they are rapists, if they're like sexists, if they're like, pedophiles causing crimes and stuff, I would not want to be there. And it's like really hard, because like, there are some good people who need help, and there's some really messed up people used by the dark side, like, let's say George Soros is funding and like making sure that we have like lots of people coming over here and taking all over and stuff, causing riots, and like, we're gonna pay you for putting on a show and like being a bad person. And it's easy. But for people who want to come up like legally to do everything right, the way the government wants it and requires it, it seems like, all these things that are like hard to get, and like, you have to go through all these rules and laws and stuff, and like, it seems that like one hardship after another, like lots of blockages, and it's difficult and stuff. And you see, like, oh, okay, like, I want to go to America and stuff, and people are like, oh, we don't make enough money, like, we make 2,000 and 21,000 a month, or like a year, and not 22,000, so we cannot be in America. And then the legal aliens are like, we're fine, we're making crimes and stuff, we can stay here illegally. So it seems like the world is so much easier for those who are playing it dirty than for those who are trying to do it right. And I don't know, maybe it's just me being paranoid, or like, I've read up too much and I'm seeing too much negative, but hey, maybe it is happening. So anyway, share your thoughts about this whole thing. I'm just talking it up and making my rant and whatever. So thanks for listening. It's kind of weird, like, it's not a valuable video, it's just like me expressing myself, and like, this bad stuff is happening. But whatever, like, I appreciate you listening to me, and being here, and like let me know if you're being unsubscribed. Like we need to do something about it. And I know like Wes Perry and some other people left the YouTube platform and have their own place where everything's secure and they have their own like base. And I'm sort of going there, but I want to like stick here to attract people that are like using YouTube mainly, so that they would be here and then go to my place and stuff. So different topics, but anyway, thank you for watching. Appreciate it, and I should like wrap it up or I'll just keep talking and wasting your time. But appreciate you watching.